Hey, what's up? Welcome to Mahogany Sweets. So I wanted to come and talk to y'all about the Kendrick mentioning that Drake has a daughter also and possibly other kids. Everybody was wondering, is that true? Where's the proof and stuff like that? So I just want to tell y'all what I know and what I seen, right? I personally believe that Drake does have an 11-year-old daughter. She would be about that age. The same thing that happened with the current baby mother is the same thing that happened with this young lady. She was a stripper from either Florida or Houston, because there was already rumors going around and women coming out saying that it's strippers, that he was making them get abortions and stuff like that. He would bully them, threaten them into getting abortions if they popped up pregnant, right? Well, this one particular stripper did not, and they were strippers that was normally from from Houston or Florida. This particular stripper did not get the abortion, and I do not recall her name, but I remember it hitting the headline, right? Of the woman saying, I have his daughter. It was a girl, a daughter. I have his daughter. He is refusing to get the DNA test. He's refusing to provide for the child, acknowledge the child, and all of that, right? And Drake came out denying it. And it was a suit. It actually went to court. And then after that, the story was gone. Nobody talked about it again, right? Except on social media, some of her friends. Recording will be stopped and saved when you answer a call. Oh, somebody calling me. Okay, I can't answer it right now. Anyway, so some of her friends posted while she was pregnant, like congratulations with the baby girl and all of that. The grandfather, of course, acknowledged that he had a daughter, which people had went back and seen that tweet that Dennis Graham made, right? And he since deleted it. But anyway, I know how Hollywood works and how the game works. UMG took that story down, and you can have things scrubbed and wiped from the internet. They will, anything that is not in favor of the artist, the politician, whoever it is, they will bury the story so that it does not get out to everyone. So the minute that the story had disappeared and it was not being talked about anymore, that's when I knew it was true. I knew it was true that, okay, he had to go to court. He had that DNA test. It's his child. Now, he paid her, of course, child support and all that. She retired from stripping because she is not one of the ones who I would say wanted to strip and show her body, do all that in the first place, right? So no, once she had her child, she went off the scene. She quit stripping. She's stay-at-home mother. She wants a low-key, nice life, just being a parent. So it was more so easy for Drake to shut her up and shut her down. And that's why Drake came out, show me a daughter if I got it, prove it, this and other, because he know that particular woman is not about to come out and she don't want to be seen. She don't want to be known. She don't want her life disrupted on top of signing an NDA. You get what I'm saying? So when it came to the Pusher T thing with Adonis, a story I already knew he had that child. Some people had seen this stuff and already knew. But anyway, headline had came up. The woman was saying, which this woman was a webcam type of escort thing or whatever, right? And she's from the UK, but she comes over here, get visas to come over here to the United States, and she models, and she's one of the chicks that the industry deals with. So she came out saying, Drake is ignoring me. I'm pregnant with his child, da 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 da, and all of that. Where Drake came out saying his response to it. This was in a headline, and I read this headline, right? Drake's response to it was that he was having a threesome with her. It was him, ASAP, and Rocky, and that it could be the other rapper's child. She knew whose sperm she got a hold of, though. So anyway, then that story turned around and went silent. I knew they didn't like that season because, and this is what I'm gonna tell you, when they bury stories and get them out the way, it's true. When they come back, when they allow it to hit, and the person comes back and they don't respond, if it had came back that either of them children was his, then he would have stated that his response, like, okay, they put their story out, let me put mine out. Nah, those babies ain't mine. He never did that. So that's how I knew, like, oh, they didn't took that story down, they didn't settle that and NDA, and it is true, it's his. So it was the same with that young lady. The difference is this baby mother, Adonis's mother, was pissed off at how Drake was treating her and the child. she wanted for someone to get in his behind, right? The Pusha T thing and Pusha T exposing it. Joe Budden knows the young lady, and like he said that the woman was very angry. What woman wouldn't be? She was in the UK. Drake was trying to prevent her from coming over here. He even, when the initial story had came out about her complaints and about her saying that this is his child, and he responded with, "It's not my child. She was having a threesome with me and another rapper." He said, "Rocky, it could be his." He It put in there that he wanted her to shut up and be quiet until after DNA testing was done, right? So the lawyers obliged. That story disappeared. No one was talking about it. Time had went past. I knew like, oh, it's his child. And then when it came out later, Pusha T put it out, that it was his child. She came to the forefront. She wanted that to be known. She wanted that out there. He was trying to keep her held up in the UK, which is why Pusha T said, stop playing Border Patrol. So anyway, my point is, I don't have definite concrete proof to say he has an 11-year-old, 12-year-old daughter, because she would be around that age back when the story had happened. But due to history, knowing how certain things work, response to certain things, the hushness of things, I personally believe that it is true. And there was other people that was friends of hers in the industry that even made tweets about it, confirming it and stuff like that. That was close to her. I don't know if you can still find those tweets, but he has an 11 or 12-year-old daughter, from what all the pieces align and say, okay, and what history has shown us. He does have a daughter older than her. I believe that the reason why Pusha T did not address that baby mama is because she's known by them, and they respected the fact that she does not want to be seen. She does not want to be known. She does not want her life disrupted. Sophie, on the other hand, did not mind. You get what I'm saying? So that was the difference. And the reason why Kendrick, of course, would not reveal the mother or the child is for the same reasons. Because although he had no problem telling the world, like, yeah, he does have his daughter, he still wants to respect and protect this innocent child who is living the normal life that her mother desires for her to live, and that the mother wants to live as well. Which is why he did not point anyone in the direction of the mother and the child. Sophie was a different matter, which is why Pusha T went on ahead and did that, because Sophie had no issue or problem with that. Sophie actually wanted that. You get what I'm saying? So, yes, Kendrick isn't lying. There's an 11, 12-year-old daughter that belongs to Drake, that he has. And the mother, God bless her soul, seems to be a wonderful mother and good person, that she said, I'm leaving this lifestyle. I'm going to raise this child correctly in a normal life. And yeah, so that's the thing with that. You guys tell me what you think, and if you possibly had seen those stories when they first came. I know that with Adonis and Sophie, the story had came out maybe about like 2 years prior to Push, or 2 or 3 years prior to Push revealing and exposing it. So it wasn't new news to me. I already knew that he had this child. Well, both of them actually. Once he never responded to it after the women had sent, which, like, Sophie was smart. Like I said, he was bullying the women and the strippers that was in Florida, and Houston. That, like I said, the particular one that is here, she's a black woman. He was threatening and bullying her. And a lot of them women, if you go and read stories, they've been out there, they just be buried, have come forward and they've ended up pregnant by Drake. And the minute that he finds out, he tries to bully, harass, threaten them, right? And put pressure on them. The thing with this one is Drake didn't have to worry about her trying to be in a limelight, ruin his image, his career. She was fine. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Where Sophie, on the other hand, was like, hey, I'm from the UK. When he started doing that to her, she took her butt back home and lawyered up. And that's where she was smart at. And that's pretty much what protected her. But if you pay attention, Drake made that song on Scorpion talking about, I kiss my baby on the head and kiss your ass goodbye and all of that. Drake is pissed off at her, but Drake is, I guess you can say, like, since it's out there, like, I'm gonna have to just leave this alone and accept it for what it is. You know, he says he does hold a grudge, so we never know. But yeah. So that was the difference between the two situations with the two different mothers, and Drake had to publicly acknowledge that one because that mother wanted that to be done, and it was out there. Where this other mother, she's not going to come forward, and then she don't want to be involved in none of this. And the rappers in the industry respect that and leave her and that child alone. And that's just the tea on that. So have a good day.